The internet is all ablaze with talk of Dennis Rodman making an unexpected visit to North Korea. Funny stuff, says most news media outlets, but we say something else. Dennis Rodman obviously is a United States spy. That's still hilarious, but it also sounds like something a lunatic would say. So hear me out. For starters, North Korea is a madhouse right now, what with the missiles and the nuclear tests and whatnot. We can't just send anyone though. We tried that a few weeks ago when Google Executive Chairman Eric Schmidt visited the country that happiness forgot and scored 0 FaceTime with their adorable, if not for all of the populist, brutalizing little leader. Probably because let us sell internet to your citizens or we'll leak pictures of your death camps to the internet is a threat that only works on countries that actually have internet access. But why Dennis Rodman? Fun fact. The Kim Jongs are huge basketball fans, and the Michael Jordan-led Bulls of the 90s, of which Rodman was a key member, were a favorite in the household. That makes him just the kind of guy who can get this close to Kim Jong-un. That's the worm sitting courtside with the dictator at an exhibition basketball game in North Korea, which pitted members of the Harlem Globetrotters against a team of North Korean players, like this tall drink of water, who photobombs every North Korean propaganda photo simply by being the only person in the country who isn't Stallone-sized. It was all but a foregone conclusion that Rodman would get close, but what would motivate him to act on behalf of the United States government? Easy. Back in December, the courts ordered him to pay a whopping $500,000 in back due child support. If you think the government can't make a debt like that go away in exchange for a little undercover work for your country, you haven't seen the trailer for The Rock's almost certainly terrible new film. It's based on actual events, which makes it damn near a documentary in this intellectual climate. So fine, we've got reason to want to spy there and a perfect candidate with plenty of motive to agree to do it. But what good is all of that if we're counting on Dennis Rodman's celebrity rehab-addled mind to report back with the goods? Not a problem. They let him bring a f***ing television crew into North Korea. Still, that's awfully unsafe, right? To just send a bunch of regular citizens with cameras into a country that has no qualms about holding American journalists captive and accusing them of spying? How does the State Department have no position at all on this? Well, let's take a look at the website that he's traveling with, Vice.com. There are two people who refer to having fun as Vice, religious nuts and law enforcement officials. There isn't a lot of Jesus talk on Vice, but there are plenty of stories about unrest in Palestine and collections of interviews with fringe politicians. You know, typical website shit. Not at all like a depository of Homeland Security briefings hidden among piles of titty pictures and sneaker reviews. Something about all of those stories from third world shitholes tells me Dennis Rodman isn't traveling with a bunch of tech bloggers. Of course, Vice will deny this. Like any wing of the federal government, they have a long history of issuing misleading propaganda when the little guy gets too close to the truth. Written by Jamie Lee Curtis, nice alias officer. This is Adam Todd Brown for Crack.com saying good night, and you have no idea how full of lies we can really be.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You know what would really make me happy, like just the happiest, is if you could click subscribe. Yeah, you'd like it. You know you'd like it. I'd like it. So, if you could do me just this great big favor, I'll be your best friend forever. Please.